Goodman is with us, criminal defense attorney who had friends at this concert last night. His mother is also Las Vegas Mayor Carolyn Goodman, we should point out. So, Counselor, tell us the story from your vantage point.
It's just horrific, Brian. I'm trying to process just sitting here listening to the people who actually experienced the tragedy of last night. Our hearts and prayers goes out to them and their families. Just trying to process the information based on what we've been told so far. I believe it sounds like this guy drove from Mesquite down to Las Vegas for the sole purpose of committing this act. He had the guns. There's no other reason for him to bring those guns to the Mandalay Bay. He strategically checked into a room that was right across from the event. And, you know, the only question in my mind is, why did he wait till the last act of the last day? But it's horrific. I don't think there's anything that we could have done to prevent it. He is a lone wolf. I like to try and find out, as does law enforcement, how he got access to those automatic weapons. You know, we know that it's a very long process to get an automatic weapon. You have to have a FFL license, and you have to be approved by the ATF. And it's very difficult to get those weapons, you know, legally on the black market. So the question for me and the focus is, how did he get those weapons? But it was premeditated. It's first-degree murder, and it's a horrific event. And I just hope that we can piece together through the surveillance video that the hotel has, and you know, some more information in speaking with his girlfriend on what would precipitate and trigger such a senseless act.
The AR-15, to my memory, has been, if not the highest-selling weapon in the country, close in terms of popularity. Are you saying those are hard to get?
It's a semi-automatic weapon. Those are easy to get, but it sounded to me, in listening to you know, all the video out there, that it was an automatic weapon, meaning that you don't have to pull your trigger each time you shoot. And so, again, it was premeditated. I believe that he came with an automatic weapon based on what I heard. And he had, you know, otherwise, Brian, he could have modified an AR-15 to make it automatic. I mean, you know, anybody can go on the internet and see how to do that. So it's just puzzling, and I think that the focus of the investigation somewhat should be into how he accessed these weapons. But there's no question, regardless of how he accessed them, that he came here with the sole intent to, you know, commit that act.
Question for our